Welcome to Cinematic Games. On this channel, we bring you fun shorts, hidden Easter eggs and games, and, most importantly, the puzzles from every game that we solve together. If you want to learn game knowledge before anyone else, don't forget to subscribe. And brother, share this video with your 5 favorite friends. Let's grow this adventure together. Tommy Vercetti joined the Forelli family when he was 15 years old, and his path crossed with Sonny Forelli, the head of this family. Sonny started to get quite uncomfortable with Tommy's rapid rise because Tommy was beginning to learn too much about the family. To get rid of Tommy, Sonny gives him a mission. The mission is for Tommy to go to Liberty City and deliver jam to the man at the top of the family that controls the city there. Tommy does exactly that. With jam in his hand, he goes to Liberty City, but he encounters a trap. 20 men offer Tommy jam, but Tommy reacts quickly and offers his jam first. A raid happens, the police arrive, and Tommy is caught in the operation. The police lightly warn Tommy and ask him to talk, but Tommy, who has nothing to lose, stays silent. The police want him to talk about the Forelli family, but Tommy never speaks. Due to connections inside the gang, Tommy is released after exactly 20 years. The connections were quite strong. 20 years later, he gets out, and the story begins. Friends. The leader of the Forelli family hears the news that Tommy has been released and, to get rid of him completely, he plans to lure Tommy into another trap. Option B is that if this plan doesn't work, they will keep sending Tommy on small jobs in Miami and pretend to treat him like a friend. But before all that, they introduce Tommy to a lawyer to distract him more easily. The lawyer is named Ken Rosenberg. One of the men says that he is a coward and a useless guy, and questions how he will stop Tommy. The leader of the Forelli family, Sonny, replies, "I know that lawyer is useless too. He's only there to keep Tommy busy. We pay him just to stall Tommy," he says. Sonny sends the lawyer to welcome Tommy, and the lawyer arranges a meeting with the Vance family, who have taken control of the country in GTA Liberty stories. During this time, the Vance family and Sonny's man Tommy, at least that's what Tommy thinks for now, decide to meet at an abandoned old dock, a place where no birds fly and no caravans pass. Tommy arrives with money, while the Vance family arrives with something like baking powder or a sugar/salt-like substance. I'm not exactly sure what it is, friends. Soon after, Tommy and the Vance family find themselves in the middle of a firefight. The 2 men next to Tommy look like they got smeared with jam there, but those 2 men will later appear in front of Tommy again. A member of the Vance family, Lance, escapes the scene in a helicopter. Tommy goes to the hotel to make a phone call with Sonny, and there Sonny calls him. On Sonny's desk, we see a few packages again, the same things. I still don't understand what they are. Sonny starts shouting, "That was my money and my white gold." Tommy interrupts, saying, "Look Sonny, the deal was a setup, we were tricked." But Sonny keeps shouting, "I want my money and my gold back from you, Tommy." And after that, Sonny constantly keeps calling and bothering Tommy. The real story is just beginning, friends. Sonny has sent a message to Lance and told him, "I know who put your brother on the shelf." Lance asked, "Who?" Sonny replied, "Of course it was Diaz." Meanwhile, Tommy goes to the lawyer's hotel and asks him, "What do you know about this incident?" The lawyer says, "I don't know, but the colonel is throwing a party on his yacht today. Go learn it from him." He also reminds Tommy, "Don't forget to dress properly." Tommy goes to the colonel's yacht, but he can't learn much there. However, thanks to Mercedes, the colonel's daughter, he gathers information about who the important people in the city are. After the party, we return to the lawyer's fortress, the place he's even afraid to step out of. We tell him we need to go deeper, and he says that if we're looking for information, there is a man named Kent Paul at the Malibu Club and that he knows everything. We go to the man and ask him, and when he sees Tommy standing firmly in front of him, he tells us that there is a chef who has been very happy lately. Go ask him, he says. We go to the chef, and Tommy, as if he has known the man for 20 years, asks directly for his phone without even asking who he is. And the chef simply says, "Okay bro, here you go," and gives it to him. After this easy job, we return to the lawyer's fortress. There, he introduces us to a contractor named Avery Carrington. He is completely useless for our main goal and only makes us do his own errands, like blowing up an entire building with the tiny helicopter that the whole world fell in love with at first sight. But we continue with the main story, friends. We return to the colonel's ship. The Colonel tells us that Diaz will make a deal and asks us to go protect him. For some unknown reason, Tommy goes to the parking lot to get a pistol. Apparently, Lance has been following us. He arrives at the parking lot with a sports car that used to belong to his brother. Tommy says, "Since you're here, stop following me and let's go together," and Lance agrees. We go to the meeting place and, oh my god, what do we see? Diaz arrives with such an incredible sports car, and he even drives it himself. While we are admiring the sports car, the deal fails and everyone starts throwing jam at each other. Two bikers arrive, take the briefcase full of documents, and escape. Tommy chases them, gets the briefcase back, and brings it to Diaz. Diaz thanks him and says, "Come to my mansion." Tommy wonders, if his car is like this, what does he call a mansion, and we set off. Just as we are heading to the mansion, the Colonel calls. When we arrive at the Colonel's place, he says, "They don't want me here anymore, I'm leaving. My daughter Mercedes is now your responsibility, Tommy." And then the Colonel leaves, basically, he runs away. Just when Tommy thinks everything is finally going well, with even the Colonel gone, another urgent phone call comes in. Although Tommy is tired of these emergencies, he goes to the Malibu Club to visit Kent Paul and asks him what happened to Lance. Kent Paul explains that Lance tried to set up Diaz but ended up getting caught instead. Tommy goes to rescue Lance. Lance says, "Can you hold a gun? We have to strike before Diaz attacks us." Lance then says, "You can have all the curses in the world, Tommy." Then Lance adds, "First you need to take me to the hospital, then we'll find a way." Tommy takes Lance to the hospital. Tommy and Lance make no real plan, but act as if they did. They decide to storm the place with heavy weapons. And just as they planned, that's exactly what happens. Our dynamic duo moves together, Tommy always in front, Lance always behind, and they enter the building. In the next scene, we see Diaz eating jam. He says, "I worked so hard for this city, I did so much," and then adds, "I'm sleepy," before going to sleep. After Tommy takes Diaz's mansion, the people who used to pay Diaz every month say, "If our boss Diaz is gone, then we're gone too." We don't know any Tommy. So Tommy wants to introduce himself to them and goes to talk, of course, in a friendly way.
I run this town now. Me.
Tommy returns to his friends and learns that the meeting went very well, but one person didn't receive the message clearly. This person is a cafe owner who has some powerful connections. Tommy walks to the place slowly, and the invisible device he planted in the air explodes. The shop turns into rubble, and Tommy leaves the area. The video continues, friends. Tommy is proud of the rise that comes with his success and wants to buy more properties for himself. For those who say, "Wow, this was the game of my childhood," you can watch those scenes completely after the finale. But for now, I'll give you the summary. And if you still haven't subscribed to Cinematic Games and turned on the notification bell, you're missing out on a lot. By the way, don't forget to write in the comments which game you want the next summary to be about. Yes, brother, I'm continuing the story. Tommy buys Phil's place first, the only address for heavy weapons. Then he buys the Pole Position Club. You need to spend $1,000 on a girl inside to complete it, and it's required for finishing the game. We can also buy the boat repair place. The two sellers appear again later in GTA San Andreas. There are 2 missions, but they are not mandatory. The print shop, Tommy buys it because his father was a printer. The movie studio, which actually has nothing to do with real movies. Its director only cares about giant mechanical sharks, and since the films he wants to shoot have too much jam, they don't get approved, so he switches to another genre like action. The car dealership, its racing missions are optional. The car list below is also optional, completing it just unlocks new vehicles. The woman who owns the ice cream factory sells very sugary poison so that anyone who eats it, young, old, child, woman, or man, will have their teeth rot. You have to get into the ice cream truck at the door and sell a total of 50 units. The police show up every minute, because they know our company hasn't paid its taxes. But keep this between us, no one heard anything, especially Tommy. The taxi company, important for growing in the business. And now I just noticed. He could have bought the bus stop building, and imagine if he could buy the police station too. That would be funny, right friends? Anyway, let's return to the story. Tommy gets an urgent phone call, the same old story again. He goes to the mansion thinking, what now? He learns that Sonny and his men are coming to take the money Tommy supposedly lost years ago, along with those big white baby diapers. Tommy, the lawyer, and Lance come up with a plan. $3 million in fake cash and diapers filled with you-know-what. Sonny arrives at the mansion with 3 men. Here's a spoiler, did you notice? At the beginning of the game, when Tommy jumped into the car window, there were 2 guys eating jelly. Turns out those 2 weren't knocked out, they were pretending. After all those years, they've come back and walked right into Tommy's mansion. So basically, everything was a setup from the start. Then Lance switches sides. These bags are fake. The real money is upstairs in the safe, he says. Tommy asks, why did you betray us? Lance replies, I didn't betray everyone. I only betrayed you, Tommy. His goal was to get rid of Tommy by feeding him jelly, and after years of being in the background, step into the spotlight himself, to take the mansion and all of Miami for his own.
You picked the wrong side, Lance.
After this big battle, Tommy heads toward the lawyer. Tommy tells him, there's no more north, everything is in the south now, meaning right here. Then we hear one last big spoiler. Tommy turns to us and says, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the Cinematic Games channel. Turn on notifications. If you ever get stuck in a game, a mission, or a puzzle, check Cinematic Games first. And then Tommy walks away. Don't forget to turn on notifications, guys, so you won't miss any new videos.
Hello? Hello? Put it out. There's a dude here. Hey, suit dude, I guess you're the new owner. Yeah. Which one of the boats is the fastest? It's already in the water, dude. I thought you might want to try her out. Dude, she's already running with a 300 horsepower engine.
The fiberglass hull, she just shoots through the waves.
She can do like 0 to 60 in 4 seconds flat, dude.
And she can hold like 20 barrels of the best Jamaican
Yeah,
smoke
yeah.
right in the hull.
So go ahead, dude. She's ready to fly.
Yo, suit dude, you got a light? Dude.
Mr. Vercetti? Hey, you bought the old print works?
Yeah, my old man used to work on these. I used to spend the evenings with him cleaning the rollers. I was gonna follow him in his trade, but I lived a different life.
You planning on selling the old machinery? Breaking it down?
I'm thinking we might print something. A newspaper, a magazine.
Oh, crap, Sonny. Low-grade crap. I've always fancied printing money. It ain't too hard. You know, I've been doing it on a small scale for years.
Really?
Sure. But we need some good quality plates. Of course. There's a counterfeiting syndicate already operating in Florida.
A syndicate?
Yeah, well, just rumors is all I've heard.
I know a man who's good with rumors.
That is regulation, baby.
Cut! Who is this idiot? You! Why are you in my space? Why?
What is all this crap? Aliens, fishing poles. Who's ever seen a shark that big? All this stuff's gotta go. Why'd you get in this business, you prick? Huh? For the pussy. That's why. What is this?
This is my art. Security!
Look, you pompous asshole. I own you now. I own all of this. We're gonna turn this place around. I'm gonna make you rich.
You're Tommy Vercetti, but I thought that you were...
That's right. We're gonna be making some changes around here and start making some real money.
Actually, have you ever thought about,
But first we're gonna need some good-looking bras.
yeah, girls are fine, but...
B.J. Smith, and you must be Mr. Vercetti. Would you like the tour?
Might as well.
Well, I'm very sad to be selling the dealership to y'all. This is my first investment after I turned pro. But now, it's time for me to move on.
You're leaving town. Not in too much of a hurry, I hope.
No, I'm just coming out of retirement and preparing for my future comeback. The business wasn't too strong, and my staff took it upon themselves to get a bit more creative with the generation of wealth. Obviously, I could wind down the business before handing it over. Hell, I could burn the place down if I wanted to. This is prime development land.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about any of that. This place seems perfect.
Yeah, it does. So I take it we have a deal.
Who are you?
Your new owner.
Were you now or at any time a child?
What are you talking about?
Were you a
Yes,
child?
calm down.
I
What's wrong
knew
with
it! A child! A dirty, stinking, sniveling, snotting, vile, puking, crying little baby! A baby! An awful, horrible, disgusting little boo-hoo! Mommy doesn't love you, you little shit!
you? Ow, calm down.
I hate babies, and I hate children! They're dirty, sniveling, snotting, vile, puking
Enough
little...
already! What is wrong with you? You make soft ice cream, okay? It's purely for kids. What kind of psycho are you? Just so I understand this, why make children happy if you hate them?
Oh, you stupid, sniveling, snot.
Shut up!
Brat! The ice cream is a front. We distribute other non-dairy products. And if I see a kid, I put him to good use. Don't I, kiddies? Yes, yes, I do. Mommy doesn't love you. She hates you.
Guess you're the new owner. What are you, mob, cartel? You don't look Mexican. Anyhow, I guess you better get on with the things are gonna change around here crap. Maybe threaten one of the drivers. Go steady on Ted over there. He's just had his hernia.
Well, yeah, things are gonna change around here, lady.
Oh, crap, Sonny. Might as well leave this to me. I've been doing this for years.
Now here's this. We are now under new management and things are gonna change around here again. Our new management needs...
Which gang are you?
Well, I'm not part of any gang, actually.
What's your goddamn name, kid?
Vercetti. Tommy Vercetti.
Our new management, the Vercetti gang, is gonna make sure we get no trouble. Capiche? Out.
Did you like the capiche? I like the capiche. So this is how it's worked in the past. We run the firm as usual. If we get any trouble from rival firms, you beat the crap out of them. Then they beat the crap out of us. Then you beat the crap out of them, etc., etc. You got it?
Yeah, I guess.
Just grab a taxi from the garage if you feel like jumping in.
Don't forget to subscribe to Cinematic Games and share it with your 5 best friends, brother. I think this video turned out perfect to watch while eating. What do you think?